Camera rolling, mics on, and action. All right, guys, welcome again to Sparks Motivate. My name is Kenneth Sparks Double Hen, and for those of you that are just coming on board, welcome. And for those of you that have been here before, thank you very much for returning again to get some inspiration from our podcast. All right, today I think we need to talk to AY and TJ. You can come up as well and let us talk to Mahmood. Mahmood, okay, and Peter. Come on, let me quickly have a chat with you. I overheard you guys having a chat yesterday about how you've been getting help. I mean, how people have been helping you, how people have been lending a hand when you need them most, which is really fascinating. And but one bit that I heard while you guys are talking yesterday was the one I want to come and talk about. And that is the bit of the fact that you were thinking you were entitled to the help you're getting. Right? Did I get it correctly? That the help you're getting, you were entitled to it. And I feel I need to let you guys know something today. I'll tell you a bit of my own story. Some times ago, when I was at my wit end, there are some persons that came to my aid. I mean, I wasn't expecting them. You know, there's a way you give £1 million to a person, and at that particular point in time, the person doesn't need it. And there's a time compared to another time when you have to give £1 to a person and it meets the need of that person at that particular time. I mean, the person will appreciate the £1 more than the £1 million you actually gave earlier, right? So that time I was really struggling. I mean, and if you know a typical African man, a typical African person will either die there rather than ask for help. So at that particular point in time, people came to me and asked, "How can I help you?" And that time I felt like, "Wow, is this really happening?" Right. So when I got the app, what I did was so simple. I felt the gratitude. I felt the gratitude in my heart to say thank you to them and to appreciate them for what they've done. And at my own personal time, I sat down, looking at it, all this help I've actually gotten. I said, I know at this point, while I'm receiving this help, I wasn't really how do I for the lack of word, I wasn't really fit for this help I was getting, but I got it anyways. And I look at it that it wasn't because of the fact that I was good to receive those help. It was because those people were good to actually help me in their own way. So I look at it and I said I would also reciprocate this same act, because in this world I knew I wasn't entitled to anything. I mean, I wasn't I wasn't having the entitlement mentality of saying you are under compulsion or you have to just help me. Either ways, it is convenient for you or not. Right? So I got to know at that particular point in time, I got to know that there are two sides, the giver and the receiver. So I said, okay, instead of me to be receiving this help, then I'd rather also cultivate the habit of also helping others. So, so I don't know if you're actually following me. So that since that time, what I did was I started helping others to grow. I started helping others with just a simple smile to just brighten up the days. I started helping people, setting up this kind of environment to pass this information across to you as a person as well. That, I mean, I have passed through that. I've been a recipient of help, but then I feel like instead of me to just be the recipient, I also want to reciprocate this kind of attitude. Not to those people that have actually done it to me before, but to those persons that even don't know that that may be passing, perhaps passing through a very hard, tough, challenging time. And that is exactly what that thing rings a bell to me yesterday while you're talking, and you're seemingly feeling entitled to what you're receiving. That no, nobody has an entitlement. Nobody has nobody is under obligation to help you. It is just out of their own good deeds that they've actually been able to do that. And I just feel like you guys can also still do what I've done in terms of shifting from the recipient angle to the giver's angle. And I think, I mean, needful for me to also let you know, guys, is just that when I started giving, I mean, I experienced open doors. I mean, I experienced open doors. There are opportunities that came. The people that I never even knew that would help me in return. I mean, helping them, I felt like it's just out of my own good deeds, you know. I mean, let me just help them. But I never knew that those people that I've actually helped are the people that will eventually end up helping me. So you can see, what goes around also comes around. At times, when you help other persons, they might also be in the best position to also help you in the nearest future. So you might be sowing a seed while you're helping other persons. So nobody don't have that sense of entitlement, don't have that entitlement mentality. And more important than you having that sense of entitlement is you saying thank you and show gratitude, show appreciation to people who've actually helped you. I mean, I think with this we can make the world a better place, right? So while you're receiving, give as well. I mean, don't and try, please send this message across to all of your friends that might also be having the same kind of ideology as you are. And I think it's the mindset. So let there be a mind shift today, right? And I think you actually appreciate this. So shift your mentality or ideology from receiving to giving. Then you can see how life becomes better, right? So if you enjoy this, if you actually love this, share with a friend, subscribe, and hit the notification button so that anytime we release videos, it comes straight to you first, right? So, AY, I think you got that. TJ, Mahmood as well. So, I'll see you some other time. When I have another thing to tell you. And yeah, that'll be it for me. Ciao, ciao.
Sparks FM. We beat the beats. Sparks FM. We beat